Hello all. This is the presentation of placement test for Power BI, and this project is of credit risk data analysis presentation. So in this presentation I'm going to present you my analysis and observation in the dashboards and the visualizations which I have created during the analysis of credit risk data. So let's begin. The main aim was to analyze credit risk dataset in Power BI using all the tools influencing loan default behavior. This project aims to analyze borrower characteristics such as income, employment length, loan intent, and credit history. Evaluate evaluation of loan performance matrices including loan amount, interest rate, and default rate, application of tax calculations to derive financial and risk asset assessment measures, for creation of interactive visualizations and dashboards for effective decision making, perform segregation, time-based and what-if analysis to assess credit risk scenarios, and demonstrate best practices in data security, reporting, and dashboard publishing. And in this picture you can see this is the snapshot of the data which was given for this analysis. It has following columns and the data respectively. Now what are the problems? So here are these 9 questions which were given and asked so that this data can be analyzed accordingly. So this was the first question, DAX calculations for financial matrices. So in this, average interest rate, average loan amount, and default rate were calculated using this particular DAX codes. Now on for solution 2, this is the visualization of loan status. We can see here that the undefaulted loans, number of loans, are much more higher than the defaulted loans, and people with around 0 to 3 or 4 years of their job are the maximum number of people who are getting loans and applying for loans. In terms of home ownership, we can see that loans for rent purposes and mortgage purposes are the most. And how much? For rent, total of 15,000, more than 15,000 people have taken the loan, and for mortgage purposes, more than 10,000 people have taken the loan. And in this pie chart, we can see that 21.8 percentage, which is 7,100 people, have defaulted their loan, while 25,000, that is 78%, have undefaulted their loan. And here a slicer is there to select defaulted and undefaulted as well. Now let's move on to question number 3, segmentation analysis using loan intent. So here you can see the most number of education loan were taken, then medical, then venture, then personal, and the least was of home improvement. You can see here that average person income was the most for home improvement. And you can see average of loan amount to income ratio by loan intent, chart here too. Medical was the most. For this ratio, medical loans were the most. And average of loan amount to the loan intent ratio, the home improvement loans were the most. And you can see medical loans have most loan amount to income ratio. Now for question number 3, time series analysis was required. As you can see in this line chart, people from 2 to 4 years of credit history are having the most number of defaulted loans, while it decreases as the time goes on. There are a total of 32,000 credit takers, and according to this data, there are nearly 6,000 people having credit history of 4 years, accounts for about 21% of total credit takers. This category is most common among all the credit takers. So now let's move on to next question, geographic data exploration. So there is a problem in this dataset. Actually, this dataset does not contain location data like state or city, and geographic analysis is not possible with current features. If this data would have been available, then I would have used heat maps and bubble maps. GDE, geographic data exploration, helps identify high risk geographical area. So Now let's move on to seventh question, advanced DEX for risk assessment. So this DEX code was used to assess the risk score. Now let's move on to the next question, security features for sensitive data, RLS, row level security. There, in this question, there is also a catch. The required columns like region, department, or branch were not even present because the RLS was required on the basis of their region or department. But due to unavailability of these columns, RLS could not be implied on this dataset. However, if it would be present, then what I have done was I would have created roles with DEX filters like region, east, financial department, and then I would have assigned the roles according to the emails. And this is the process how I can put RLS to action. So let's move on to the next question. This is the dashboard which I have created. You can see here that total number of loans was 32,580 and the average person age was 27 years. Then the average credit history length was 5.8 years, average person income was 66,000 and average loan amount was 9.59k. Now here we can see that the grade of A for loan was the maximum and for G it was the least. You can see here the loans which are defaulted and undefaulted and credit according to risk category, most loans lie under low risk, counting about 15,000. You can see this donut chart. Here you can see the loan intent by percentage and you can see here that most of the loans were taken for education, which is about 20%. Now we will move on. So we can see this that 21.8% is the default rate and the average of risk score was 41.36. So this was all about it. Thank you very much.